Okay, so welcome back to another class. In this class, we will keep combining techniques. We've done it in the previous class, and we will continue now. The first thing we will do a lady saida. We take 4 steps. On the 4th step, we will step out with our right as a leader. So we will start lady saida. 1, 2, 3. On 4, we will step out like this, without transferring the weight, yeah?
And ladies, you just continue straight.
Yes, so we continue to lead the lady saida as normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, I will use the transition from left to right, and I will keep the connection in upper body. So I will go 5, from 4 to 5. When I make this transition 4 to 5 with my body, she will have the impulse to cross with her foot behind. So if I do it in this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we use our upper body, keep this connection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, the 5th step, we will cross in front with our left 6. So if we do it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I take that step on 6, if you look at my body, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I continue, 6. My body continues moving to my right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which of course makes her have to take one more step. So we are from 5, we are in an unsynchronized position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unsynchronized, unsynchronized. Yeah? In the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, if you look at my hand here, I will open up like this and make her take one step back. At the same time, I will step forward with my right leg and place my foot next to her foot. From here, since I open up and transfer her weight back, I don't hold her tight here so that she stays here. I let her go. 7, slide 8. So if we do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, contact 8. In this direction again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, contact 8. Like all slides, contact from 7 to 8. And ladies, as always, keep the connection with the foot. So guys, remember, we need to prepare by stretching out so we have the possibility to transfer the weight without really stepping. 1, 2, 3. Preparation, transfer, step, contact, slide. And try, in this step, it's very important to keep the connection all the way until 7. So if we start opening up too early, already on 5, we will create a problem for ourselves because she will cross behind too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we start opening up here, we allow her to cross behind too much and we don't have any space to cross in front on 6. Here it's very difficult to do this move. So keep the connection until 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are still connected, still facing each other. 6, contact, and 8. Yes.
Yes, so this step is a little bit different for us ladies than what we're used to. We're not walking on lines, we're kind of also going to the side in a different way. So, like Kristofer said, the connection and the leading is very important for us to not continue in one direction. So when we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And remember that we're always all the time walking right, left. We're never walking like this.
So as a follower, it's important that you are relaxed and
Yes.
and do like really follow the signal, the impulse that you get, and don't try to overthink and do something like extra just because you think that the guy wants something. Do what you feel that you need to do. We try to keep this connection and make you have a pretty natural step. If she's on her left here and I do this, it will be very natural for her to cross behind. I keep the connection and I just move more body weight over to my right, and then the next step and slide. So really, as a follower, try to zen, relax, and focus on the signal that you get all the time.
Yes.
So this is the first step. I am sure you can figure out a way how to finish it. We finish in a synchronized position, right with left, so it will not be difficult to just turn, side, tap, for example. Okay, so the second combination we will do will be also a little bit different. We will now take one step to the side here, and we will use the same kind of technique with the upper body and lead really with the connection here. So we will turn our body slightly to the left at the same time as we cross behind with our right. So we go 1, 2, touch, and 4. So we use our body, 1, turn left, touch, turn right. This, when we are connected in the chest, in upper body, and we do this, the natural thing for the girl is to cross behind as well. For after 1, when I turn and we move in this direction, she will have the impulse to cross behind. 1, 2. I do one more step, I straighten out here, so now I'm facing forward again. And when I turn to my right and I move in this direction, she will cross behind again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. From this direction, 1, turn left, turn right. Yes?
And one thing that can easily happen for the ladies when he crosses is this. 1, 2, that you're turning.
Yeah.
So really try to tense your core and keep the connection with the chest, so it's the lower body that is rotating, not the whole body.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be very frustrating as a leader when the girl is turning more than you do, because you're trying to do exactly what you need to do to make a move, and if she turns more, she might make it difficult to do the next step, for example, or you might lose connection with your partner and so on. So it's very, very important to focus on keeping listen to the signal and the size of turn that the guy is giving. 1, 2, 3, 4. From 4, we will use a little bit suspension. We have crossed behind the guys. We use a little bit suspension and walk forward. So it will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, a little bit suspension. She is on her right, and 5. Finish, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Precision.
Yeah. In this direction here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last direction. We step to the side, turn to the left with the chest. Side, and here, of course, we didn't say it yet, but a block. So we give tension. I step out to be able to stop the motion and go. From here, little bit suspension, as you can see. I give a little bit suspension up and forward, because I want to control her move from here. So we do it once more, a little bit diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, forward. And of course, the suspension is something that we use when we want extra control. So I use it quite a lot in these kind of moves, especially when I dance with dancers who are not as advanced. If it's an advanced dancer, she will not need the same kind of suspension. but it's helpful when you dance with not as advanced dancers. So this was the second move. Now we will do quickly a variation of this, and instead of touching to the side on 3, we will do a pivot in 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we both go in kind of a pivot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here once again I really use suspension and try to really don't go any further than your left leg here. If you go, if you lead her too much here, she will do a tap. So you need to keep your own body weight exactly above, sorry, the wrong foot. So you need to keep your own body weight exactly above your right, so you control the motion on the 3rd and 4th count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, these 2 last moves, we will not do it now, but you can practice and try as a leader, try to do 1 with the tap to the side on 3, or the pivot where you just go to 2 and then kind of pivot both of you. So these 2 options, 1, 2, touch, cross, forward, forward, side, tap. Or the second version, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So try to really lead and follow the one and the other, so that the girl is not guessing what is going to happen. Make sure to control how much you move to the side on the 3rd count. We do the next one, and it is kind of a variation. It looks very much the same in the start as the moves we just did. You go to the side, you cross, you touch, but you open up a little bit in between, and the next step, you lead her back, contact, slide, forward. So this is, now we're getting into pretty advanced moves. Side, cross, touch, contact, slide, forward, contact, slide. So now you need to use the tension quite a lot from the block on 3. 1, 2, block here, contact, you can relax a little bit more, and you need to create some space here, slide, and you need to block her from transferring weight, and then forward on the outside, contact and slide. So we go to 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we are now entering unsynchronized steps, because from here, when I slide, we both walk with the left, and then I walk with left again, and she walks with left, and then contact. Now we go back to synchronized, right and left. In this direction, one last time. Side, cross, touch, contact, slide, forward, contact and slide. In another direction. Side, cross, touch, contact, slide, forward, contact and slide. So, techniques for slides, techniques for unsynchronized steps, the same as always, as we did in the intermediate class. One last time in this direction to see what is happening from the other angle. Side, cross, touch, contact, slide, forward, contact, slide. So for the slide, you need to release a little bit to be able to make her transfer the weight.
Yes.
And you cannot make these too big. The slides cannot be too big, because you will never be able to hold, after the first slide, hold your weight here. You need to make it small so that you can stay on your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stay here. And I go to 6, transfer, contact, slide. I stay on my left. So this is the, what is it, the fourth sequence. That was the last sequence of this class. Now, as you notice, it is on a high level, a lot of things happening after each other, and there are a million possibilities how to finish and combine the steps. So see you in next class.